Okay, guys, let's just finish up with a few questions just to kind of review what we talked about today and what we've been talking about the last few days. Never mind this question, too. There was a question I threw out from earlier, so don't pay attention to this. So, looking at this question right here, what best describes this illustration? Okay, so is it A, a food chain, B, a food web, C, an energy pyramid, or D, none of the above? So go ahead, take a few minutes. I'll have you guys hit pause on the YouTube stream and just try and answer that questions, take some votes, and discuss that. Okay, so the answer then is B. That is a food web. It's a model that shows all the possible feeding relationships among organisms in a community. Good. Okay, next question. Blank is the energy source for almost all life on Earth. Now, are we talking about carnivores, producers, sunlight, or water? So go ahead and pause again and come up with a good answer for this question. Okay, so we've talked about this quite a bit. The answer is, of course, C. All sunlight requires energy, or all life requires energy, and sunlight is directly or indirectly the source of almost all life on Earth. So without the sun, we wouldn't have our producers, and therefore we wouldn't be able to eat and have other forms of life. Okay. Which is a producer in this food web? So that's the one we've been talking about, this food web right here. Where is our producer? Is it the bear, the chipmunk, the grasses, or the hawk? So go ahead and just pause and talk one more time. Try and answer this question. Okay, good. The answer, of course, is C. It's the grasses. There are producers because they use the energy from the sun to produce the food that they eat. Okay, question number 3. Which makes up the bottom of this energy pyramid we have right here? What is the bottom of this pyramid? So is it carnivores, detritivores, herbivores, or producers? So look at this energy pyramid. What starts out with the most amount of energy from the sun? So go ahead and pause one more time, try and answer that question. And the answer is D, our producers. They're the organisms that take in and use energy from the sun or some other source to produce food through that photosynthesis we talked about. All right, which layer of the pyramid has the most chemical energy? Okay, which layer of the pyramid then has the most energy, or the most energy from the sun that it created right here on this pyramid? So, is it the carnivores, the detrivores, the herbivores, or the producers? So think about the amount of sunlight, that's the amount of energy from the sun that it still has. Which layer has the most? And of course, it is our D, our producers. Once again, they contain the most chemical energy since it's the closest, quote unquote, in the food chain to the sun. Perfect. So, good job, guys. Hopefully that made sense. We've got a video for you to watch right now, like a Bill Nye video, if you still got time for that. I will see you guys tomorrow when we'll talk about lab number 3. So, thanks again for letting me do these meetings, and I will see you guys tomorrow.